Welcome, babes, gays, and naves. Welcome to the channel. So for today, it's going to be like a little reset thing. What we're going to do is we're going to make some coffee, maybe have a Milani. We're going to open up the curtains. We're going to get some laundry done. Basically, just do a couple of chores, get those things done, and then just kind of chill. Because I know today I want to work on my big bookshelf project and get that thing moving. I'm just basically just kind of take it easy, just give myself a break from all the schoolwork that I've been doing for the last week, and also give my brain a break because I've had a really bad headache for 2 days, and it's reached the point where Tylenol does not help it anymore. So we're gonna do the best that we can with that, and then we're gonna get started. Okay, so I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is refill my water bottle. We're just gonna give it a nice little quick rinse, and then we're gonna add some electrolyte powders because those are important, and we'll be right back. I have rinsed out my water bottle, and now we are going to add electrolytes. Don't come at me for the Gatorade powder being unhealthy. This is what was recommended to me because I am on, an anti-anxiety and my ADHD meds, and when you live in Florida, it is very important to stay hydrated with electrolytes. So that is why I use Gatorade powder. I have tried Liquid IV, I've tried a bunch of other things. They don't really work the best, and they always upset my stomach, or they give me a headache, and they just make me feel worse. So Gatorade powder is what works best for me, but talk to your doctor before you do anything else. Now we're gonna add water, and then we're gonna mix it up. Is all mixed. This is my water cup. It was a kind of gag gift, but like not, from my bestie for Christmas. So that's that. Okay, so today's caffeinated beverage of choice is the cotton candy Alani. I've had it like once. It was on, I think it was on like a road trip. Kind of sweet, but kind of good. Now I'm gonna go make lunch, and then we're gonna get started on the to-do list. Okay, so I just did a really funny goof. I spent maybe like four to 5 minutes making my lunch, explaining things, went to go grab my phone, and realized I was not actually recording at all. So, this is my lunch. We call it Thurgood lunch. I have a sandwich, I have some barbecue chips, and some fruit. One of the things that I talked about is, or when I was making lunch, is that one, I don't use actual mayonnaise. I use Miracle Whip because actual mayonnaise upsets my stomach because of the high concentration of eggs in it, which is one of the things that I'm mildly allergic to, so I avoid it. Don't come at me for the Miracle Whip. And the second thing is that a lot of the foods that I eat, I eat what I consider safe foods, or what I considered safe foods. So I am both mildly allergic to both dairy and eggs, which sucks because it's in a lot of foods. So I try to make sure that the foods that I'm eating don't have a high concentration of those allergens. And so my normal lunch is typically chips, a sandwich with sharp cheddar, turkey, and mayo, and that's it. Okay, I've gotten laundry started, and now I think we're gonna start on the bookshelf project. Okay, you may be asking, what is the bookshelf project? So I'm going to take all of these bookshelves behind me. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna write down all of the books, look up all of the authors, and then write down what books I have, what books I need to order, any coming out, any that are coming out soon to keep my eye on, stuff like that. And I'm gonna put it in a spreadsheet, and then basically, if I have it, if I need to get it, if I've read it lately, like what's the rating, yada yada yada. And it's gonna take me a while. I know last time I counted, I want to say like 275. I know there's a couple coming out that I need to look at. And then if I don't own them, I'm also going to put the price in there. And then I have a couple gift cards that I'm going to use up first, and we're going to see how that goes. And then we're going to start on that. Okay, I thought I'd check back in. It's currently like an hour-ish, hour and a half later. I have almost done 3 complete pages. I want to say about halfway through my bookshelves, so we're going great. I also swapped laundry and took a little break So that's how that's going. And then I may just finish up and then come back and then show you the progress when it's all finished. Okay, so it's a little while later. I put my tablet on the charger because it died. So while it charges, I think I'm going to redo my nails. These are the current nails. It's literally just like basic polish, but I'm going to redo them because I hate chipped polish and they help me determine if I have like a headache or migraine or anything. So I think I'm gonna go back in with the blue on my nails, and then for my toes, which you will not see, I think I'm gonna do this nice like lilac purple color, or I might do, I don't know, we'll see, we'll figure it out. But first we gotta take this old polish. Okay, so they're all done. You may notice that one hand is longer than the other. However, because I am left-handed, for some reason my natural nails on my left hand get really short. Don't know why. So that's that. I think I'm probably, just to make it easier on myself, just gonna do purple on both my actual nails and my toenails. Good morning. Okay, so it's actually the next day. Because I was painting my nails and then my fiance came home and I feel very awkward filming in front of him, so I didn't film anything else, but I did decide to go with purple, so that's what I chose. I also got started on typing up and pricing out all of the books that I need to get. I did end up ordering 5 books, which I am very excited for. Good morning. I figured I would show you how I make my coffee. Okay, so first things first, I am going to start with a cup. Yes, it's spoken on mug. No, don't come at me for it. Then I'm going to add 2 to 3, maybe 4 pumps of syrup. It depends on how large the cup is and how much coffee I want. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some chocolate syrup, and we're just going to line the inside of the cup. So it kind of looks like that. It looks a little weird. Then we are going to add the coffee. I use this one. It's what worked best for me. It does not upset my stomach. Y'all know the drill. And then I'm gonna fill it up a little under halfway with a cold brew. Okay, now that it's thoroughly filled up with ice, the last step is I'm gonna take my almond milk and just kind of sort of top it off. I have a straw. Yes, it's plastic. No, don't come at me for it. I do not know where my other reusable straws have went. Then I just give this kind of a nice little mix. Oh, that's perfect. And that is how I make my coffee. Okay, I just thought y'all should see this. One of the reasons that I have issues getting my homework done is because of this little baby likes to use my desk chair as a scratching post. And that's really annoying. Astrid, look at her toes. Look at her toe beans. But, however, she's cute enough that she gets away with it all the time, so. Okay, it's about 20-ish minutes later. I have completely finished it. I did keep like 1 or 2 authors off, mainly because I don't like them, or I have DNF'd every single book that I've tried to read from them, so I will be getting rid of those. It's like 1 miscellaneous author, and then obviously Colleen Hoover. That is my opinion on that. I will not say any other author, you know, problematic authors that I have on my shelf, because reading is subjective and it's mostly opinion-based, so that is my opinion. That's fine. And here it is, all finished. So, I know it's hard to see, but I have basically 280-something books. I did not include the graphic novels that are on my shelves, mainly because I feel like that would be cheating. But I am going to go through and count how many different authors I have and write it down, and how many books I have, and then give like a little something on screen. Okay, so the rest of the homework that I have, I can't do it until tomorrow because the assignments are locked until tomorrow, but everything else is done. I really hope you enjoyed spending a day or two with me. I know that whenever the books come in, or like my next little projects come in, I will definitely record, film, and post it. But other than that, have a wonderful day, lovelies. Bye!